everything, so this is me starting it out before I leave Japan. Packed and everything, got ready, and it's literally 5 a.m. right now, and we have to leave soon. I will catch up with you guys later once we get to the airport. Just wanted to start the vlog off for here, so I'll see you guys later. We got through security. No, we haven't gotten through security yet. We got through check-in.
And nothing is open. At least not on the 4th or 5th floor.
Yeah, we're trying to get coffee or something. And nothing's open yet since it's not even 7 a.m. So.
Lost Burger wasn't open either.
We'll call that.
We didn't set that.
Coffee secure. So the first flight that we're taking is our flight from Japan to France. My younger sister is studying in a university in Paris, so we're going to go visit her first. The flight was around 11 hours, and I read and slept for most of it, but once we landed, we got through immigration and customs and did all the airport things, then headed to the trains where we took to the center of the city to go meet up with my sister. Once we got to our hotel, we went to the store to get some snacks and had pokeballs for dinner after a long day of travel. On our second day in Paris, we headed to a boulangerie to get some authentic French pastry. These look amazing! And the croissant just came out of the oven, so...
これも1人1個ずつある。でも美味しい。私ここのクロワッサン食べたことないから使ってくれて。
After breakfast, we headed on the tram to go to one of the Sunday markets that they have in the city. It was cool to see all the different items that they had, especially all these old magazines were really cool. For lunch, we went to a nearby bistro and had some typical French cuisine. Then we parted our separate ways, and my mom and I decided to walk around the city and head to a shopping mall to go and look at some stores and kind of hang out there. In the evening, we booked a guided tour cruise along the Seine so we could see all the different buildings. Though sadly it was really cold and we had really strong rain throughout half of the tour, which was not ideal, but at least by the end of it, most of it had cleared up and it was still a very beautiful cruise. So we had a good time enjoying the views and the sparkling Eiffel Tower too. Day 3 in Paris started off with my parents and I getting breakfast, and then we headed out for some typical sightseeing. It's still kind of cold, but at least it's sunny outside. After we took some pictures with the Eiffel Tower, we headed to this lunch place that I've had saved on Google Maps for forever. It's a prefix menu with steak frites that you get and a choice of dessert. It was so good. After lunch, we decided to walk along the Champs-Élysées and also go see the Arc de Triomphe. Afterwards, we walked a little more down to the Petit Palace, where we saw the artwork that was there, had a little coffee break, and just enjoyed our time for the afternoon. During dinner, we went to this bistro to have some proper French dinner with the family. I didn't have much of an appetite, so I went with a French onion soup and some escargot, which I do really like. We just enjoyed our conversation and drinks, and also had some espresso with creme brulee for dessert at the end. Overall, 10 out of 10 dinner. On day 4 of Paris, my dad and I decided to take a walk along the Seine. We also stopped by the Le Marais location of Cahette, where this place is famous for their hot chocolate and whipped cream, but I was actually feeling the coffee, so I wanted to get a cappuccino and some macarons, which I love. After the cafe, I parted ways with my dad to meet up with my friend from when I studied in Spain, Clara.
Yeah. Oh, is it a video?
It's a video. She showed me around some of the local places and we got dinner together. On day 5 of Paris, which was also our last day, my dad and I decided to head to the Louvre, but before that we stopped by a coffee shop that I wanted to go to. We've seen the inside of the Louvre before, so we just did some sightseeing, took some pictures, and then we were on our way to catch the train from Paris to Amsterdam. We finally arrived in Amsterdam at around 11 p.m. We checked into our hotel and just crashed for the night.
Wow.
was our only full day we were going to spend in Amsterdam, so we decided to make the most of it. We walked around the city a bit, popped into different stores. We even got asked to sample some cookies, and we decided to get some of them for souvenirs to bring back home to Japan. It was actually pretty sunny and hot outside, so we decided to find some shade in a restaurant.
だからあんたのこれに映ってるのを鏡みたいな感じで使ってる。
I got a tomato, basil, and mozzarella panini sandwich, and my sisters got crepes and Dutch pancakes, which were all really good. After lunch, we also popped into the Tulip Museum, and we went to go get some coffee as well. The next morning, bright and early while the sun was rising, we left from Amsterdam to go to our next destination, which was Germany. This is just me quickly getting ready in the train. We're heading to a village called Kalkar in Germany, which is actually where my mom used to live when she was little. Halfway through the journey, we switched to a rental car and headed to the castle, where we got lunch and explored around the museum parts of it. I actually ended up falling sick after this and didn't have much footage from Kalkar, but we did meet up with family friends in Munich and afterwards took the night train to Florence, Italy. We got to Florence super early in the morning, so this is us going on a coffee run.
We're going on a coffee run in Florence, Italy.
My other sister is studying in Siena at the moment, so she got to order us coffee in Italian, which was pretty cool. And with the coffee that we had, we met up with her parents at the plaza to eat our breakfast. After breakfast, we walked towards the city center to see the cathedral. I'm personally a very big fan of European architecture in general, so just walking around and doing shopping while looking at the buildings was such a joy to me. We also stopped by this perfume shop that my sister recommended. It had some super unique scents, which I really liked. I also really wanted to try the viral sandwich shop here with the focaccia bread. We also ended up stopping at this wine shop where we could try different types of wine and got one of the boxes. We later met up with our aunt and uncle and cousin who live near Florence to get lunch and some gelato as well. And then we ended up heading to Siena, where my sister lives. This was around the time where they had the parade that was going on, and we got to see some city sights and shop around, do some souvenir shopping here as well. And the cathedral that they had here was also extremely gorgeous. We ended up stopping for pizza afterwards and walked around during the nighttime. We got some gelato again because when in Italy, right? The next morning, after getting some hotel breakfast, we hopped on a train to go to our next destination, which was Switzerland. I used to study there when I was in high school, so it was like going back to a second home. You could also see the beautiful Swiss mountains from the train. Once we got to Switzerland, we met up with my host family from 7 years ago to get dinner with them. I ended up staying the night at their place again, which is so nostalgic and brought back a lot of memories. During the day, I met up with my sisters to show them around Zurich. We got coffee, hot chocolate, walked around, did some more sightseeing, and then we went back up with the whole family to head back to Paris. My sisters went their own way, heading back to their studies or traveling, and for my parents and I, Paris was the last stop of our Europe trip before we went back to Tokyo. Therefore, I will be concluding the vlog here. Thank you all for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!